Hey everybody, I'm back with part 3 of my catching up from vacation videos. I'm still trying to get through all the babies that I've hatched out, and I'm going to show you some of the cooler ones that just recently hatched, at least they're ones I think are coolest. Okay, so this first clutch is from a pastel pied het clown bred to a fire het pied, and this pastel pied het clown has some kind of color enhancing gene in it, something that's adding and boosting the colors. I've shown this in numerous videos in the past of various clutches, and actually I think the pastel pied that I used for this was probably in a video from maybe like a year or a year and a half ago. But I've got something in my clown pied project that is throwing off some really amazing looking pies. Like just take a normal pied and then you just jack up the color like 10 notches. So, and I haven't really figured out what it is. I haven't isolated the gene to see what it looks like and not in pied. At least I don't think I've seen it. I've got a couple babies that I think might have it. But anyway, I just wanted to show you what some of these look like. So this clutch is from a pastel pied with the color enhancing gene het clown bred to a fire het pied. This first one I have here is a really nice firefly. He's a lot nicer than a typical firefly, I think. That might just be the het pied influence. I'm not sure that he's got that color enhancing trait to him or not. He looks pretty amazing though. Really nice contrast and lots of blushing. So that was actually the only non-pied that I produced in the clutch. Okay, this one here is a normal pied, is a possible het clown, and I believe he's got that color enhancing gene in him as well. If you compare him to just a typical pied, his colors are a lot brighter. Here's a night. This is actually a paradox pied, but you know, you can see the difference in color. This one's a lot more orangey. This isn't one of the best examples that I've seen of it, but I think this has got too much orange in it to be just a normal pied. Okay, and then, so this, I think that's a fire plus color enhancer pied. You can see the head's lighter, just the overall coloration's lighter. I haven't seen any just normal plus color enhancing that's given it this much color and changed the head color that much. So I'm thinking that that's a fire. It's got a lot more pattern than a typical fire has on it though. Here's another one. I think these are both the same thing. Actually looks almost like Orange Dream is added to it, but I know there's no Orange Dream in this. And then here's the last one. This one's got pastel in it. You can tell by the different color blushing head, also the more yellow color. I think this one may be a firefly plus color enhancing pied. I'm not sure about the fire in this though, because the regular pastels that come out with this color enhancing gene, whatever it is, tend to look pretty similar. Maybe they're not quite that clean, but they look pretty similar to that. So this may just be a pastel plus color enhancer plus pied. Problem is I can't hold all these back, all the color enhancers that I've been producing over the last couple of years. But I really want to work out exactly what's going on with this and see if I can get it into any other genes too. Okay, so if you want to see some other examples of these, make sure to look at some of my other videos from the past year or two. I've got several videos that show these as well. Okay, the next clutch, this is kind of a longer term project that I did. I bred an Ultramel pied to a yellow belly pied, and I really hit on some great odds here. Here is a very low white pied that's het Ultramel. Here's another fairly low white pied that's het Ultramel. It's guys are really bold patterns, really busy patterns. It was actually kind of hard to figure out which ones of these had yellow belly in them and which didn't. These two I don't think have yellow belly in them. However, that one sure does. So I think the yellow belly is going to do some great things when you mix it in with pied. Or, I'm sorry, not with pied. It's already mixed in with pied. Sometimes I don't think before I talk. When you mix yellow belly and Ultramel pied, I think that you're going to see some really, really cool colors. Here's another one. So these are all yellow belly pieds that are het for Ultramel. Here's another one. So 4 of them. No, actually, this one, this is yellow belly pied too. 5. 7 pieds in this clutch, 5 of them are yellow bellies. So that'll be really cool. I'll probably keep back a couple females and a male, and hopefully be able to produce yellow belly Ultramel pieds very, very soon. Really like what yellow belly does to pied, and I'm sure with Ultramel it's going to be even better. Okay, got a few more to show you this time than I did last time. Okay, this next clutch, pretty simple combo. I've shown them a lot of times. I just wanted to show them again. It's from banana genetic stripe to cinnamon genetic stripe. And that's just a fairly busy pattern genetic stripe. And then here are some cinnamon genetic stripes. These guys are pretty dark. They tend to maybe darken up a little bit as they get older. And these you can see the stripes on them fairly well. A lot of cinnamon genetic stripes that I produce, you can see a little bit of striping down the back part of the body, but the front half of the body doesn't really have any striping, at least with a lot of them. So if you like dark, like a darker, more ball python with minimal pattern, I really, really recommend the cinnamon genetic stripes. And then this guy I just wanted to show, this is the one banana genetic stripe in the clutch. I didn't hit on any cinnamon banana genetic stripes. I've produced plenty of those in the past, but I just really like the pattern on this one. Like, that's one of the busiest pattern and most broken up pattern genetic stripes that I've ever produced. And the fact that it's got banana in it just makes it even cooler. Okay, so the reason I showed these guys, not only just to show some more dark genetic stripes and some banana, is I wanted to show a brand new thing that I produced. This clutch was from an Orange Dream genetic stripe bred to a GHI het genetic stripe. Here's a GHI. It's 100% het genetic stripe. Here's an Orange Dream. 100% het genetic stripe, and a genetic stripe. Here is a GHI genetic stripe. Really, I mean, that's kind of what I thought it was going to look like, but I think it's actually a little bit cooler. It's kind of similar to the cinnamon genetic stripes that I produced, but I think that I don't know, we'll have to see how it looks when it grows, but I think it's going to end up being darker overall than the cinnamon. Cinnamon genetic stripes are like a chocolate brown when they're adults. I think this one's going to be a bit darker than that. And then this is the Orange Dream GHI genetic stripe. Very, very similar in pattern or lack of to the GHI, but just gives it that orangey brownish color. I'd imagine that's a world's first. I'm not sure about that, but either way, it's got to be pretty rare. So I want to make a super Orange Dream version of that and see if I can bring out the oranges a little bit more. I like that the GHI basically eliminates all the pattern in the snake, and then the Orange Dream brings out some more color back into it. So I would consider both of these to be kind of a work in progress to get something even more unique. But anyway, I thought they were pretty cool. All right. Now to dip into some clown stuff. I hatch out a lot of clowns here, so I haven't showed any in any videos over the past 3 videos. This is my 3rd one, so I guess the previous 2 videos I haven't shown any. Let's do this one first. This is from a black pewter clown, so black pastel clown, bred to a super pastel het clown. There's a pewter het clown, another pewter het clown, this is a silver streak het clown, so this is a super pastel, black pastel het clown. Look at how much lighter that is. Then I have this thing. I don't really know what this is. Almost got to be a silver streak, but I mean, look at the difference in pattern. Really washed out and reduced. I don't know. It's really unique, that's for sure. It's definitely not a clown, but it doesn't look like any silver streak I've ever seen before. Just shows you the variations that you can get, or there may even be another gene at work in there too. But I mean, I know what was in the breeders, so I'd be really surprised if there's some different gene in there. Okay, so then I got one clown. This is a silver streak clown. It's a super pastel, black pastel clown. So I didn't hit very good odds with the clowns versus the hets in this clutch, but I did get, I guess, the best case scenario in there. And then I got this unusual thing too. So pretty cool clutch. It's it's kind of funny when they're this size. I mean, it basically looks black and white. There's not really a whole lot of color there. Of course, they'll change as they get older, but they look really cool when they're hatchlings, and they look good as adults too. Okay, let's look at another clutch. Then once I'm done with this, I'm going to start setting up babies, and then I've got about 700 rats coming today to feed all my breeders. Got a full day. Okay, this is from Bamboo Woma Het Clown, bred to a pastel clown. Okay, here's a Bamboo Het Clown. And another Bamboo Het Clown. There's a really nice looking pastel clown. And then here is a pastel Woma clown. Woma has a similar influence on clown that spider does, except the pattern isn't as thin. A spider clown usually has an extremely thin pattern running down the center of the back. Woma, it spreads out a bit more, allows for more blushing. I think it's pretty cool. Here is a very, very nice bamboo clown. And then this, I think, is just a pastel bamboo clown. I don't know. I produced a few from that could have Woma in it. I don't know. This one's maybe it's too much pattern to have Woma in it, especially when you compare it to this. Like, this is the one that I would say would be most likely to be a pastel Woma bamboo clown. But it's hard to say. I mean, here's the regular pastel Woma clown. So I really honestly haven't had a whole lot of time to look at these, so you're kind of figuring all this out at the same time that I am. So I really like the bamboo clowns. I think they're very cool. I've got one that's going to be breeding this fall. I've got a couple more, some females that I'm raising up. I really like them a lot. Like, these two are probably my favorites out of the whole clutch. I like that one too. I mean, they're all nice. All ball python morphs are pretty cool, and every snake is unique in its own way, so they're all very cool. But yeah, I don't know. The bamboo clown is something I really want to look into, trying to figure out what other genes to add in there to really make it awesome. Okay, that is all I have for now. We've just shot 3 videos in a row here, so I'll be putting, you've seen them out over the past week or so, and I'll be doing plenty more. I still have a lot of clutches incubating, a lot of awesome stuff to show you, but for now I'm going to get to work at getting these guys all set up and getting them starting to feed. So make sure to check out my website, royalconstrictordesigns.com, to see what I have available, and also make sure to like and subscribe to this video if you liked it. Until next time, enjoy your ball pythons, and I'm going to get to work here, and I will be back soon with some more.